Okay, so today we are just taking notes because it is quite a few notes. This is so hard. I hate that those of you that are gone are not here with us to learn this because it is not the easiest thing if you struggle with math a little bit. So here we go. I'm going to try to explain it the best that I can. Guys, know that I am always sitting by my email during the day. I can't always answer you at 8 o'clock at night because I have volleyball and a family. But during school, I will do my best to get back to you as soon as possible so I can help you guys in real time so you can stay caught up. Okay, so example number 1. We got 15, and then in parentheses, we have 20 plus D equals 420. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is we have to simplify our sides. We can't simplify that any more than it already is. But on this side, we can distribute 15 into both pieces. So distributing is going to be the first thing we do. Whenever I do that, I take 15 times 20, which is 300, plus 15 times D, which is 15D. Then I'm just going to bring 420 down. From here, this is just a normal two-step equation. My number's on this side, so I need to get my other number on this side. So I'm going to subtract 300 from both sides, reset, so that zeroed out, leaving me with 15D, and that is 120. And then my last step is to get D by itself, so I'm just going to divide by 15, divide by 15. So D equals 8. All right. Hopefully there's not a lot of new things. The only new thing maybe is this step right here, but we did these problems last year, so that should be somewhat familiar to you. All right, example number 2. Same type of process, -8, W minus 6 in parentheses equals 32. Okay, I want you to pause this. I want you to try this yourself. So really, pause this. Okay, your answer should be W equals 2. If you did not get that answer, watch. If you did, you can skip ahead till you see me writing example 3. So to get this answer, I'm going to distribute. That's -8W. And then a -8 times a -6 is a positive 48 right there. So I would say that's where maybe if you messed up, that's probably where you messed up. Okay, I have to get my number over here to be with 32, so I'm going to subtract 48. Reset. That's 0, so I have -8W left on this side. Make sure you bring those negatives with you because that changes answers. And then if I type in 32 minus 48 in my calculator, I get -16. Last step is to divide by -8. Reset. That leaves me with just W equals 2. Negative divided by negative gives me a positive. Okay, so that is step 1. Bumping it up a notch for example 3. 32 minus 10x equals 4, and then in parentheses we have 3 minus 5x plus 4x outside of the parentheses. Okay, I can't do anything on this side to simplify because that's a variable, that is not, so those don't combine. Over here, though, I have quite a bit I can do to simplify this. So my first step is still going to be to distribute. I don't take the 4 times the 4x over here because that's outside of the parentheses. So I just focus on these first. So 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times -5x is -20x. And then I just drop this down, so plus 4x. Okay, I still don't have this side completely simplified because Over here I have a number and a variable. Here I have a number, a variable, and another variable. So I've got to combine my like terms. So in your calculator, if you just take negative 20 plus 4, that should combine to be negative 16x. So really we have 12 minus 16x. So this side is finally simplified. I'm dropping this straight down, so 32 minus 10x. Now we need to move something. Well, sorry, not the whole camera. It honestly, guys, it does not matter what you move. I can move the 16 over here by adding it. I can move the 10 over here by adding it. I can move the 12 over here by subtracting it. 32 over here by subtracting it. It does not matter. But let's just do what my first hour did. My first hour wanted to add 16 to the side. So I'm adding 16x because that's the only way to make it 0. Reset. So 32 negative 10 plus 16. That's going to bring me at a positive 6x. And then I just have 12 left on this side. Since I brought my x over here, now I have to bring my 32 over here with the 12. So the only way to make that 0 is to subtract 32. Reset. So I have 6x equals, what is 12 minus 32? It's a negative 20. My last step is to divide. So x equals, if I take 20 divided by 6, excuse me, I know I'm going to get a negative because a negative divided by a positive is a negative 3 my calculator says 33333. So 3 with a bar over it. And that is my answer. So rewatch that if you want to get a refresher. We got 2 more examples. Okay, example number 4. We got negative 7x minus 63 equals 9, and then in parentheses we have x minus 5 minus 14x. Okay, I want you to pause this, and I want you to attempt this problem. Try it. Please, pause while I blow my nose. Okay, so your answer should have been x equals negative 9. If you got that, awesome. If not, watch this and see where you made your mistake, okay? So just follow along. The first thing you should have done is distribute. So that's going to be 9x minus 45. And then I'm just dropping this straight down. From here, I'm going to combine my like terms. So I have an x and another x. So if you just type straight into your calculator, 9 minus 14, that gives you a negative 5x. And then I'd bring my number down. Okay, negative 7x minus 63 over here. Then I move something. I'm just going to stick with my normal, move my x over here. You could have moved it over here, that's fine. So I'm going to add 5x, reset. That's going to be negative 2x minus 63. It's going to be negative 45 still. Now, since I moved my x over here, I got to move my number over here to be with this number. So plus 63, reset. I have negative 2x. If you type in negative 45 plus 63 into your calculator, you get 18. Then I divide by negative 2. And x equals a negative 9. Okay, one more example. 4, and then 5 plus 2x in parentheses, minus 5 equals 3, 3x plus 7 in parentheses. Ooh. Okay, so we have got to simplify both sides. So I want you to pause this and I want you to distribute and combine your like terms on both sides and see what you get. Ready? Pause. So that should be 20 plus 8x, drop that down, minus 5, 9x plus 21. This time it's not my x's that are like terms, it's just my numbers. So a lot of people want to add 5 here and then add 5 over here. You only do that if you're moving it across the line. So I really just take 20 minus 5, which is 15 plus 8x. Okay, from here we got to move 1. This time I think I'm going to move x over here. Just why not? So to do that I have to subtract x. That zeroes out, leaving me 15 on this side. And then x, because it's really just 1x. I don't like to write the 1. And then my last step is to bring my number over here. So subtract 21. So x equals, if I take 21 minus 15, I would get 6. 21's bigger, so negative 6. All right, there's all the notes. I hate that you guys aren't here to ask me questions on this because I know it's something that you've never really seen all put together before, but every single skill that we use today you have done before isolated. Now we're just bringing it all together. Okay, let me know if you have questions. Please, please, please email me. I'm your teacher. You don't annoy me. Email me. Bye.